Hi, this is Lady Lecture K. This is an answer to a query that I had from Aaron Wise. He said, is there a way to emit towards the look at rotator? I have tried everything and got nowhere fast. I want to get it to emit towards a crosshair when I press square. Now, I said, emitter direction is controlled by the gizmo arrow. If you attach the emitter to the player and choose a forward direction and have a look at rotator in the player, then the emitter will fire in the correct direction as it will match the orientation of the player. Same goes for a sight, so as long as the emitter is attached to an object that is affected by a look at rotator and you match the directions, it should work. And he said, I've tried that, but it doesn't work. Thanks for the advice. Right. Okay, I don't really understand what is happening. So I said, well, it can't not work. What's happening? And he said, instead of going forwards when it's meant to, it divided the direction by 2. In other words, it's going backwards. Right, so I don't really understand what he's doing, why he's getting this weird effect. But let me show you what I intended here. Right, I've got a block. Let's just stick this block here. It's got a tag on it. There's our tag. I've labelled it as cross, right? That is what I'm going to have as where my player is going to look. So we'll get into the puppet logic. And I'm going to put in a look at rotator. To look at the tag cross, I'm going to up the rotation speed quite a bit. And I'm going to up the road like that. And you'll notice, while I have it open, that the look at rotator is not facing forwards. Its gizmo is facing completely the wrong way. So we need to grab that and we need to turn it so that it matches the forward of our puppet. So that it's going to turn in the correct direction. It might require a little bit of fiddling about just to get it perfect, but there we go. That's the idea. So we've got our look at rotators. So if I was to go into play mode now, he's strafing around this block because he's constantly got it in his sights because the look at rotator is telling me to look at it. So there we are. That is what is happening. Right, so we're now putting in an emitter into the same puppet. Here's our emitter. I'm going to emit this little red ball. Like so, and as soon as I do that, we get the gizmo. So we need to move that gizmo so it's firing from our puppet. So I want to put that, I don't know, chest height, that sort of place. There we go. Again, the gizmo arrow is facing the wrong way. We want to get that to face forwards, and we want it to face the same direction as our forward facing arrow. Again, like I say, it might take a little bit of fiddling about. Then he wanted it when he presses square, it's going to emit. So we'll just link the square button to the power on the emitter and see what we get. So I'm going to possess. And I'm firing. The power isn't enough, but it is firing forwards. So if I move over here, it's still firing in a forward direction towards that object. So let's just up the power a bit. Let's see. There we go. It's now firing at the tag. Exactly as we expect it to. It's not firing backwards. It's firing up the tag that this player is looking at. So there we go. I'm not quite sure what's happening, so I hope that explains what I meant. But he does fire forwards of what he's looking at. So he's not looking at he's looking at the tag now, and it's hitting it. The thing is about the tag is when you're around the side of it, around the back of it, it makes it a little bit more difficult. There's certain angles it doesn't like, but there you are. See, like that? But it is still for forward firing, so that should be it. Okay, I hope that helps. If after seeing that it's like, no, I've misunderstood entirely, then get back to me. Okay, thanks then, bye.